Hello guys, since a lot of you asked how I did the tablet install and what the possibilities are with it, I thought I'd just make a quick video about it. I already made a video, but it was pretty basic about the OBD connections. I now installed it so that it's a bit more sleek looking and it actually works as a full-on infotainment system instead of just an OBD connecting device. So yeah, well, let's start up the car. It gets power, so that enables Wi-Fi and Bluetooth automatically, so I do not have to go into the settings separately to enable it, because it would not be safe and it would take just too much steps and time. So I want it to be enabled as soon as I start the car up, so it can make connection with the car, Bluetooth itself, or with my phone or whatever I want. So it used to work like this. It just opened not in this screen but in my OBD screen. It's this screen, the OBD screen, the dashboard I installed. So once it connects, you can see up here it's connecting. You can see all these things, so it displays the max engine power, the max torque since your last reset the screen. So it's been a while now. You can also follow the fuel. You can, well, follow actually everything. So it connects in a few seconds. It's connected now, that's why I went back a bit, but it's connecting with my OBD device that I installed just in the OBD port right there. So normally we do not come into the, well, I do not come into this screen because it opens automatically in this screen, and that's what I want. But if I give it a few revs now, sorry, you can see the engine working, you can see the fuel flow, whatever it is you want. You can see everything about temperatures and stuff. You can install, well, you can tap it and you can see some other things. So that's usually why I use it for, but you can also do some diagnostics. You can read engine codes. Luckily no codes at the moment, but if you have one, you can disregard one or Google one, and yeah, well, just look up what you have to do to get rid of the code. You can also go to performance if you want to do a few sprints. You can see your 0 to 60 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour, whatever you want. Some other things too, but I'm not going to go into that. That's if you want to, you'll have to look it up for yourself. But that's when I tap the OBD thing. But you can also install, oh shit, I tapped it again. But you can also swipe, and then you see multiple OBD apps. So I use Dashcommand just because it gives a good basic overview, but you can also use Car Doctor or Torque. Those are pretty well known too, but well, I just like the interface of Dashcommand more. But you can see what I want to say here. You can install a few apps, but you can also hot link it to the button press there. Same with the GPS. I have installed Waze, but I also have installed Google Maps. I do not really use Google Maps, but well, I use Waze. So if I just press on GPS, since it's connected with the internet and with Bluetooth, it can display the sound through the audio of the car. But you can also choose not to do that because the tablet also has some speakers. But well, you see immediately it connects with the GPS. I also have a dashcam installed up here and on the rear of the car, so I can always look at my footage here, or I can, if you have no rear parking camera, you can open up that app and go to the button which says rear view camera, and then you have a sort of a rear parking camera on a very big screen. It also has a direct integration with power amp. It can be displayed, the album cover can be displayed here and whatever you want. Also the GPS, if you have a destination, it will say 200 meters till the next right turn, a few hundred meters straight ahead. Your destination will be there in 5 kilometers. You know what I'm saying, right? So that's what you would actually see being displayed here, arrow to the right or a few meters indicated for your next turn and stuff like that. As I said, it's just an Android tablet, so I can also go to my apps, and well, it just opens up my app drawer and I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Another fun thing, well, just basically the internet, not that interesting, but I just looked up a few logos to make the dashboard look a bit cleaner, or this start page a bit cleaner. If you want it very minimalistic, well, just press on the time. What you can also do is display your current engine speed. Oh, that's actually my previous distance to my destination, so that's what I wanted to say with it gives you info about your destination too. It gives you your revs too. You can actually make it up with whatever you want, but if you press on auto, it's a fun thing that it well, it gives this just a basic clock, but if you go to GPS, it will give you an arrow or your destination distance and whatever, so it notices that you're using GPS, and it switches this screen well, to the practicality of what you're doing. I never use that. I just use the basic logo stuff, because when I use the GPS I want it in full screen. You see I hotkey Netflix here. Well, yeah, if you have passengers or kids or whatever. Oh, that's my account. But I have to update the app Netflix. It gave me a prompt a minute ago, but well, you can just go into Netflix. So you see, that's what I what I wanted to say. The thing is, you can just use Netflix. I just installed Netflix on this tablet, so I have to link my my account with it. But another fun thing, you see the mic. So let's try the mic. Open YouTube. That was actually a bit of Dutch, but you get the point, right? I say open YouTube, it launches YouTube. What else do we have? Actually not that much. That's basic stuff. You can also choose your well, whatever you have on the dash of the regular car, temperature, stuff like that. But the nice thing is, when I turn the car off now, well, in the corona situation right now, I sometimes do not drive the car for a few days, so I don't want it to well, be turned on all that time. So I want some options. I turn off the car. You see, it does not get power anymore. It notices that, so it tells me, well, do you want to shut it off completely, or do you want to restart the tablet? Sometimes you want to restart the tablet in case it crashes. I haven't had it happen yet, but it always could be. So well, I do not want to do those things, because I'm gonna be in the car in a few hours again, so I do not want to restart the tablet and blah 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 blah. So I just go override that prompt, and I'm back on my basic tablet screen. It will not turn the screen off automatically. I haven't set it up like that, because I sometimes want to just have the time and some stuff being displayed without it actually doing a lot, so it works as a basic dashboard. So what have I done now? I added a gesture. So if I swipe diagonally over the screen, the tablet turns off automatically, and this is actually pretty fine for letting it sit during the night or whatever, so it doesn't have to be turned off completely. But you can always do that if the battery is low or whatever. But if I start the car up again now, you'll see Bluetooth and Wi-Fi not being enabled, but when I give it some power, you'll see those diagonal stripes disappear. That means Bluetooth is connected again, and Wi-Fi is too. So if I want to go into the GPS or the OBDII or the app Dashcommand or YouTube, I can literally press on those apps again and it'll work fine. So it's actually quicker than the regular Volvo infotainment system. But well guys, that's a bit of info about the tablet, and well, if you have any questions, just ask. Well, I forgot to say something guys. So it's actually connected just with the regular USB charger. It runs down the steering column and then under the mid console into the 12-volt socket. You can also hardwire it to the battery, of course, but well, I like to have the charger when I'm going on vacation and stuff like that, so I don't hardwire it. But yeah, well, it's connected with magic mounts. I'm sure most of you know the super magic mount magnetic striping things. So this is mounted with 2 of them, and I can just pick it off those magnetic stripes if I ever want to use it inside my home or on vacation or during the time I'm not in the car and I need a tablet. Obviously that's another great solution when you have to park in a parking lot or you have fear that someone's gonna steal the tablet. You just, well, pick it off the magnetic holders and shove it under the seat or whatever you want.